All right, so it's October 13th, 2019, and we're back here at the papayas over at the farm. So you can see all the papayas here as I span out. There are the smaller papayas there that I first brought out, and here are the bigger ones that we saw the last part of the last video I put up. All right, so I think I mentioned that we'd come out here when some of these papayas are ready to pick, and there's, as a matter of fact, the very first one out of all these papayas that should be ready to go. He is still kind of unripe right now. Ripe would be considered completely yellow, but I don't know if I'll be back here tomorrow, and by then the birds would have probably have gotten it. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one home and let him ripen up on the kitchen counter, and we'll open him up after that to see what he looks like. These papayas are quite small, as you can see here, not near the size of some papayas you would expect to find at the store. However, these are strictly organic papayas. No fertilizer has been added to them. Some of these are a little bit bigger than the one here at the bottom, but we've got quite a few papayas. I think we've got about 20 papayas here on this one papaya tree. I ain't worried about the size of the papayas because there's such a great quantity of papayas on this tree, and it doesn't really matter to me how big they get when you've got this many papayas. However, I thought these papayas came from one papaya variety, but I'm a little confused because their shapes are a little different. As you can see with this one tends to be a lot more circular. It's a lot more round, and I don't know if papayas are, they just kind of vary like that, or if it's a completely different strain. But I was under the impression that I only had one variety. So we'll go ahead and pick this one papaya here, and within the next couple of days I will go ahead and do the video showing you what the inside of this papaya looks like. Okay, so it's October 17th, 2019, and it's been about 4 days. It's actually been 4 days since we picked this papaya off the tree, and he is ripe now. Luckily, I came across him and remembered that I had to do a video, the clip on opening it up so that we can see what he looks like. Although he is a lot smaller than what you would expect a papaya to be, these are papayas that I just basically put out there and allowed them to do their own thing. The nutrients that it got was just the nutrients that were already out there. So a lot of the papayas you see out there in the stores, aside for the organic ones, tend to be ones that are genetically modified for size, maybe even for flavor. But I have no doubts that this papaya here will be super sweet, because it is a straight up organic. So we'll go ahead and open him up and see what he looks like on the inside. I'll actually go ahead and just set him down here and see if I could switch hands and cut him open with this small kitchen knife I've got here. So all right, so here we have it. I know this may not look appetizing to a lot of you out there, but instead of slicing it into pieces or little cubes, I went on ahead and just kind of folded it backwards, and what that does is it kind of exposes the flesh just exactly how you see right here. And I can just go ahead and eat off what's basically sticking off of the skin of the papaya. So like I said, I don't have any doubts on this papaya being sweet. I know this may not look appetizing to a lot of you out there, but it's super juicy, and it's just kind of dripping all over the place. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a taste so I can give you guys an accurate idea, well, as close of an accurate idea as I can of what the flavor is like. I know a lot of you out there, flavors don't really matter to you, but there are those who prefer a certain variety to other varieties. So let's go ahead and have some of this. So like I said, this papaya is very, very sweet. It is extremely delicious, and I'm very happy, and I'm grateful that I grew these papayas myself from seed. There's nothing more rewarding than doing something for yourself and then reaping the benefits from that very thing you did. And this is one of them. I can maybe the papaya tastes sweeter because I grew it myself, which is what a lot of farmers say. It tastes a lot better when you grow it yourself, and I find that to be very, very true. But then again, I do know for a fact that if any of you out there who grew papayas went on ahead and just did exactly what I did, which is just help them up and then just go ahead and plant them out there and let them do their own thing without pesticides or any genetic modification or synthetic fertilizers. I'm sure you can use organic fertilizers, but like I said, I didn't use any, and these papayas are perfectly fine. They taste delicious, and although it is a small papaya, it is in great quantity, and I have lots of papayas over at the farm that I can look forward to eating here in the near future. So this might be it for the papaya tree videos, but if anything else develops, I'll go ahead and put another video up to let you guys know what's going on. Other than that, I'll go ahead and finish this papaya and go ahead and grow yourself some papaya trees. Thanks for watching, guys.